How many delimitation commissions have been constituted by the government of India till December 2023? Delimitation commission ಬಗ್ಗೆ we know that delimitation commission are established by the parliament under a delimitation act. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ how many commissions have been constituted till now ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. This is not something which we would have studied or we would have come across when we are studying. So how is that we could have answered? Option 1, 2, 3, 4. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಓದಿಲ್ಲ, but things related to delimitation commission we have studied. What are those things which we need to recall? Delimitation commission is supposed to happen every 10 years. For every decade, delimitation commission is supposed to happen after every census, right? So delimitation commission ಬಗ್ಗೆ recall ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, see, we know that by 42nd amendment of 1976, by 42nd amendment of 1976, India, the government, it froze the seats allocated to parliament and the state legislative assemblies. Why did it do? To ensure population stabilization measures. So 1976 ಅಲ್ಲಿ froze ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. And we have also studied in Lakshmikant that 2002 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, based on 2001 census, there was shuffling of the constituencies. The seats that were allocated to the state were kept the same. Only the redrawing of boundaries of constituencies were be done in the year 2001. Maybe it was through 86th or 87th amendment, something like that. So 1976 ಅಲ್ಲಿ seats froze ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ, what is that we can think of or take a smart guess of is 51 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ, 61 ಹತ್ತತ್ರ ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ 71 ಹತ್ರ ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 3 times ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು 1976 ಫ್ರೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ, unless 2002 where we did once more. So 3 plus 1. The answer to the question is 4. Now for someone who has studied this, he would have directly answered it as 4. But for someone who did not come across this fact directly in test series or in the static part, then he could have done the smart guesswork by thinking in this sort of way. This is what I wanted to convey. So knowledge illa andru kuda how is that we can deduce? This is one of the ways. Few things about the delimitation commission. See, parliament through a delimitation act will constitute a delimitation commission for allocating the number of seats for each of the states and for redrawing of the boundaries of constituencies across the state. So in this delimitation commission, who will be heading it? Certain basic knowledge naಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. It will be a judge of Supreme Court. Along with them, there will be election commissioner or concerned state election commissioners, and this group will constitute the delimitation commission. So like I said, 4 times ಆಗಿದೆ, 63, 73, 2002. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 4 times. ಇದು ನೀವು 61 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ recall ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 71 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Exact years na ಏನು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, because this is not state PCS sort of thing. And the power of delimitation is been given under Article 82 and Article 170. 82 for Lok Sabha and Article 170 for state legislative assemblies. So delimitation commission will be appointed by the president, right? So it involves the fixing of number of seats like we discussed so on. So do not get confused. Delimitation, the work of delimitation will be done by a separate delimitation commission and not by the election commission of India. Usually ee tara statements kodte delimitation na kotbiಟ್ಟು election commission ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. That is wrong. That is wrong when we speak of the mainstream India. Now I'll be telling you new things, new facts which we do not come across. What about the delimitation in the northeastern region? The delimitation in the northeastern region, especially in the 4 inner line states, Assam, Arunachal, Manipur and Nagaland. In these 4 states, which are the inner line permit, ILP, inner line permit states. In these states, the delimitation will be done by the election commission and not by the delimitation commission. So ಇದನ್ನ UPSC ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, delimitation commission does the task of delimitation commission across all the states of India ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, but it is not in all the states. So here the president, and this power is not under a delimitation act, this power is under RPA Act of 1950. So under section 80 of RPA Act 1950, the president shall appoint a delimitation exercise to be done by the election commission for the following states: ಸೊ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2023 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಡಿಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ is still to happen despite more than 50 years have passed since the last delimitation has taken place. 2008 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಿದ್ರು, but there was a lot of protest and people objected to it because they felt that it did not reflect the demographic dynamics of the region. So these were the basic things which we need to know. Delimitation about the mainstream region we would have come across, but this was a new information.